Hello there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World. Tonight I have made a pretty little box that contains two lovely smelly candles, which I thought was like a nice wee gift, just not for anything special, just to say thank you, or to let somebody know you're thinking about them. I haven't used my envelope punch board for ages, and I wanted to have another wee go at it, and I decided to go with the candles, and I wanted it to fit snug, so this is the measurements I used, which fits two of these wee candles exactly. They're out of, what do you call those candles? Yankee candles, and they fit in there perfectly. The same wee ones that I used on Tuesday, and this is another idea for them. So, we'll just get started. I have used Garden Impressions 6x6 inch papers and just cut it down to 5 1/8 square, and that's the size you need. This one was using Tranquil Tide ribbon. The next one I'm going to do with pinks. So cut your sheet of paper down to 5 1/8 inch square, and you're going to start with your first punch. I've lost my wee, is it underneath? Oh, on the floor, of course. So start off with your sheet and put it up to 2.5 inches for the first cut. Just line it up with your mark, 2.5 inches. Push your punch and score your line. And then just slide it up another wee bit to 3 5/8. And 3 5/8 is actually marked on this, so there should be no problem at all. Punch again and mark. And that's the marks that we're going to use the whole way around the board. So just turn it round, go to that line that you scored and line it up with this little point. Punch and score, and move it to your second point, punch and score, and just repeat that on all 4 sides. The last one. Very easy, great wee contraption, isn't it? Good tool to have. And that's it. So all we need to do now is do our scoring and a wee bit of cutting. So just score all your wee lines up. I'm going with the flowery on the outside this time instead of the stronger print. So go long side, and we're going to cut these 4 wee corners up just to form the base of your box. So just follow the lines. You can trim them ever so slightly because there's a wee bit of a curl on them. Oh goodness, I can hardly see this again. I keep saying I shouldn't work at night, but I don't get pace during the day at all. This house is so busy. So nighttime suits me when they're all away doing their bits and pieces. I actually should trim this side. Hopefully you'll have better light than me. If I put the big light on, it stops the camera from working. Honestly, I don't know. I get nearly ready to give up with these cameras. So that should be it. But when you fold that up, these points are just slightly too long, so just chop a bit off. Doesn't matter how big or how small, just straight. Chop a wee bit off. So we'll fold in these and we'll put some glue on. And that one's not very straight looking. And that'll form the wee base for the candles to sit neatly. I'm just using wet glue again because I'm a sucker for wet glue. And just pop them up and line them up. Same all the way around. Just like you're forming the base of a wee box. And it's so cool that you can do this with paper. And it holds beautifully. So pop your candles in. And this is going to close. This one's going to be the cover. So you'll want to put a wee bit of glue. Just follow the line of the inner triangles. And that should hold it. Just takes a wee minute to catch. Oh, come on, move in there, boy. Just doesn't want to catch, does it? I swear those candles were bigger than the last ones. Right, so that just comes down. I was going to put a wee magnetic catch in there, but I ordered magnets and I ordered the really small and they're just too flickry, I don't like them. So I thought, well, we'll just tie it up with a bit of ribbon. But before I do that, I want to, for this wee sentiment, I used the circle tab punch. So you simply just get a piece of card, pop it in, and it really gives you a double punch. But you don't actually, did that come through at all? Oh no, what's happening? Oh, I just hadn't pressed it on. Panic stricken. So, you fold these over to make tabs. They're great wee things for making tabs for books or whatever. But I just decided to use the double one anyway. But you could actually cut it in half and get yourself two out of it. But I trimmed up here, I took those wee edges off, I didn't want them. So just follow the line and trim them up to that circle. And for this I used my punch to punch a hole sort of in the centre so that I can thread it onto the ribbon. But before I do that I want to stamp, and I'm using the powder pink because I'm going with the powder pink ribbon. And it'll all match in. So just get a wee bit of ink on this, and the one I'm using now is just Smile. So it'll cover any occasion at all. I'm just opening that out in case it moves while I'm stamping. Smile. So, next thing you need to do, now you could put a wee bit of sticky tape in there if you're not going to cut it, just so it holds together. Doesn't want to move either. Nothing likes working at night time in this room. So, don't cut it. Start at the front. We'll go long ways first, right? Give yourself enough so that you know you're going to wrap it round. Bring it round to the back. Cross it over. Tip it over. And whatever way your envelope is going is the way you're going to tie your bow, which is this way. So we want to trim that so that we can thread it through before we make our bow. Oops. So just get your end, and if you cut it to a point it'll go through there easy for you. And then just tie your bow. Make sure you get that round where you want it. Now that doesn't look nice, sure it doesn't. And maybe pop it onto this one. See if it sits a bit better. You could actually just put a wee dab of glue on it and stick it inside underneath your bow, but I really wanted to hook it on. It hooked on okay the last time. Come on, bow. Behave yourself, it's nearly bedtime. There, I think that's a bit better, isn't it? So you can trim your ribbon off if need be. And it just makes a nice wee parcel. And I'll maybe just add a wee artisan pearl to that, just to add a little bit of something to it. Just to break it up a wee bit. So, what do you think? Not a bad wee 2-minute gift. Like, I mean, it would be nice to give people a wee present. Somebody calling to the door, somebody calling to the house for a wee cup of tea, just say, here you go, and hand them that when they're going home. Sure, everybody loves to receive a wee candle. So, I hope you liked it. I hope it'll encourage you to get your envelope punch board back out and have another wee play with it. As I say, I hadn't played with mine for ages, and I quite enjoyed that, so maybe I'll get it out and have another wee go at something else. So that's me. All the measurements as usual down below. If you have a wee go, share your picture with me and I'll showcase you on a Sunday. Bye.